The two women are about to drown in the pool, but they refuse to return to the surface for air, because there is a precious diamond ring stuck at the bottom of the pool. The two struggled desperately to get it for themselves. They didn't even notice that the pool was about to close. The owner of the pool saw no one around, so he pressed the button to close the pool cover. It was only when the cover began to seal that the women noticed. They hurriedly swam towards the surface, but they were still a step too late. The cover completely closed the pool. The two women began frantically banging on the cover, trying to get help, but by this time, the owner of the pool had already left. He didn't even hear their cries for help. To make matters worse, the pool won't reopen until next weekend, which means if no one comes to their rescue, they'd be stuck underwater for 3 days. So they tried to lift the cover with all their might, but the cover is too heavy for both of them. They start looking around the pool, hoping to find another way out. Luckily, they find a hole, but the hole was too small. They couldn't even reach in with one hand. They had to find a way to make the hole bigger. Soon one of the women found a plastic sheet and started poking holes with it, but after some effort, they realized that it was pointless. The older sister comforted her sister and told her not to worry, because her boyfriend would come to her rescue. Once he got home and didn't see her, he would definitely come to the pool to look for her. But just then, the mobile phone on the shore rang. The two women immediately got excited, but to their shock, boyfriend said he had to go on a business trip. He just left a voicemail and hung up. Their hopes of being rescued were dashed. As night fell, all the lights in the pool went out. The two women were plunged into total darkness. To make matters worse, the sister's diabetes began to kick in. There was no insulin. She could go into shock at any time in the pool. Just then, the pool door burst open. It turned out to be the cleaners walking in. The sound of them banging on the pool cover caught the caretaker's attention, but the caretaker didn't help. The cleaner took their bank cards. Then she turned off all the security cameras in the pool. She came over to them and forced them to give out their bank card codes. In order to stay alive, the two women gave her the code, but the cleaner left to get the money. To stay alive, the two women had no choice but to cling to each other for warmth.